My name is Quentin Greenfield. I met a couple where the wife was deaf and blind, and I had no idea how to communicate with her. They explained to use my hands on top of her hands and then sign. It's really clear, and it was clear that the deaf and blind person can understand very well. You would think that your hand would get tired, it would fall, get heavy, but no, you touch it very lightly. So I kept asking her a lot of questions. I was curious. I wanted to know how she became blind. And she explained to me that when she was 21, she started getting tunnel vision, and eventually she turned blind. When I went to Gallaudet University, I met many deaf and blind people, many of them, and I got to know their own stories. And I wanted to know more. I kept asking the wife of the couple, and I asked her, how do you identify a blind person? And she explained that blind people wear glasses. There's a whole bunch of them. There's dark ones. There's just visual, thick, just different kinds of glasses. So I really wanted to get involved, learning more about deaf and blind people. And I wanted to volunteer to a workshop. And it happened that my friend, Steve Collins, invited me to a workshop. And the lecturer was very interested and gave me a good idea about what was going on. And he explained to me, he's like, how would you help, how would you help a deaf and blind person in an emergency situation? There's a fire or, something. So what they said is you would use a mark on your hand with your hands, and you would mark an X on your back. So the blind person can identify where the emergency place is, where they would go. So then they asked me to pretend that I was blind so that I could feel how it felt to be in that situation. And I felt like a little awkward, but it was really cool. And I attended another workshop, and I volunteered, and I noticed there was a bunch of glasses he had. So after the lecture was done, I went running to the table and to go look at him. A bunch of people came running. We put the glasses on just to see how that felt. I had no idea that there are so many different glasses. So really excited about learning more, being involved. And you work with CEU still. Gallaudet approved me, so I got certified. But still, my goal is to work with the deaf and blind.